Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Deep divers, I woke up like this, all magical and fly. I hope all of you are taking care of yourself. Look, let's breathe. That was so healthy. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Hadouken, take all of that good ass energy I'm sending you. And let me say a big shout out to everyone right now who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Click the link down below, deep divers. So let's talk about lower emotions, right? Transcending lower emotions and frequencies. Do you ever wake up sometimes, deep divers, feeling like so low, like your emotional state is just dwindling by the second? It is not good. And there are so many people right now who have a hard time transcending lower emotions, lower frequencies, lower vibrations, and you might be in a state of grief, anger, fear, apathy, shame. You've come to the right place because this information is truly going to blow your mind, right? Even the cat down the road is like, why didn't anyone tell me this? Well, I'm going to tell you this. Look, I want all of you right now, deep divers, to hit that like button if you support the real. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Okay, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation that you are about to transcend lower frequencies and emotions, and you're stronger than you think, and your dreams will manifest. If you're ready for that, do a little samba, baby. Look, there are so many people right now who are going through it. Oh, they're going through it. Because deep divers, so much is going on in the world around us. It's messy, it's chaotic, and the energy can be hazardous to your health. And there's a reason why so many people right now on the planet are having a hard time transcending lower emotions and frequencies, because the energy out there is toxic. So in this video, we're going to talk about the best ways to really transcend lower emotions and frequencies and feelings so we can become our best self, so we can become our greatest version. Deep divers, are you ready? I said, are you ready, deep divers? I thought so. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So deep divers, even though I say I woke up like this all magical and fly, I forget to tell you that I chose to be like this. You see, we've always got to remind ourselves, deep divers, our emotional state is based on our choice. We can choose how we want to feel. That's how powerful we are. Isn't that amazing, deep divers? We can choose how we want to feel. We can choose what we want to experience. And sometimes people say, no, Ralph, I can't choose. I can't choose because the world made me like this. The world made me feel like this, Ralph. I woke up angry. It's not my fault. It's the world's fault. It's society's fault. It's the cat down the road's fault. It's the government's fault. I know, right? Because anytime you feel like a victim, you feel hard done by, you now say there's nothing I can do about it. And therefore, this justifies you being in a low frequency and a low vibration. We've got to remind ourselves, deep divers, the whole of life is about the metamorphosis. We start off as caterpillars, and we are here to make the leap, make the change, to transform into the butterfly. But it's not easy, because you see, every single day things happen to us. Life can be horrible. It can be mean, right? It can be really ugly. Sometimes you're struck by grief. Sometimes you're struck by fear. And I'm here to tell you, deep divers, you can transcend any lower emotion or frequency that's not serving you. I did it. And I'm doing it every single day because I'm an alchemist. And when you remind yourself, Today's world is chaotic. The reason why is because there are wars happening out there. There are a lot of people who have been misguided, misinformed. There's a lot of toxic energy out there. And energy is contagious. So anytime you're dealing with a lower frequency or emotion, you have to remind yourself that you may have picked it up from somewhere. You may have picked it up from somewhere, right? And therefore, every single day, remind yourself that you have to learn how to protect your energy. The more you can protect your energy, the more you can transcend lower emotions and frequencies. How do I protect my energy? Whoa! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I'm making sure I'm doing that. I'm also reminding myself I have a choice when it comes to what I want to entertain in my personal life. You can choose to entertain certain energies, and you can choose not to. You see, a lot of the times you look out there, and sometimes the world seems kind of doom and gloomy, right? Gloomy doomy. And you've got to remind yourself that you've got a choice to receive that energy or to put up a shield and defend yourself against that negative energy. This is how to transcend lower emotions and frequencies. You see, I told you, deep divers, there is an emotional vibration chart. So the lower emotions I'm talking about, we're talking about shame, which is 20 hertz, guilt, 30 hertz, apathy, 50 hertz, grief, 75 hertz, fear, 100 hertz. A lot of people vibrating at those frequencies often feel depressed, full of anxiety, feelings of self-hatred. I don't want to be here. And the goal is to raise the frequency. We want to be at 500 hertz. That's the love frequency. We want to be at 600 hertz. That's the peace, infinite waters frequency. But how do we get there when we're dealing with lower emotions and frequencies? First and foremost, become self-aware. Become self-aware. Self-awareness is the key to transcending lower frequencies and lower emotions. The reason why is because if you're not aware of your feelings and emotions, you're going to be feeling emotions which may not be serving you and thinking there's nothing wrong with it. You've got to remind yourself that anytime you catch yourself in a state of fear, grief, shame, guilt, apathy, you want to check yourself and say, you know what? I got to elevate right now. This self-awareness will help you transcend those lower frequencies and emotions. Many people are merely existing in this world. I said many people are merely existing in this world. They're zombies, automatons. I've been there. And when you are numb, you don't feel anything. And when you don't feel anything, you're going to entertain everything. And therefore, it's not about merely existing. It's about feeling alive. It's about being connected to who you really are. This is how to transcend lower frequencies and emotions. Now, let's just say you're dealing with grief, fear. You're always fearful. You're always in a state of shame and guilt, apathy. Those lower frequencies are now controlling your every single action. They're also controlling your thoughts. And to get out of that, you have to stop giving permission for lower frequencies and emotions to hijack your body, mind, and soul. Yes, I say permission because you see, when you remind yourself that you are so powerful that no energetic state can affect you without your permission. What do I mean by this? You see, I told you, Ralph Smart is not waking up every single day on cloud 9. I'm choosing to be on cloud 9. I'm choosing to do a little samba, baby. My life's not perfect, but I choose to elevate. And this is how to transcend lower emotions and frequencies. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not going to tolerate what I'm going through when I know there is better. Now, don't get it twisted. If you are going through a lot of trauma right now, if you're really going through a painful experience right now, a lot of suffering right now, and I'm here to tell you, that's perfectly fine. Experience that. Feel what it feels like to be in that state, but don't stay there. Because when you're going through hell, deep divers, you keep it going. You keep on going. And you remind yourself that you are not what you are going through. You're just experiencing that for a brief moment in time. The problem why, and the reason why a lot of people cannot transcend they can't transcend lower frequencies and emotions is because they identify with the experience. They feel that they are the experience. No, you aren't even your thoughts. If you have a negative thought, even if you have a lower emotion, that's not you. You're just experiencing it. So remind yourself, yes, every emotion, every feeling that you have, even if it doesn't serve you, is valid. At the same time, every feeling, every emotion carries a consequence. And therefore, you have to get real smart because I told you, there's levels to this shit. So we don't want to be at the 100 hertz, which is fear frequency. We want to be at the 600 hertz, which is peace frequency. We want to be at the 700 hertz, which is enlightenment, because we have to remind ourselves that things are going to happen to us every single day, which are going to make it hard for us to smile sometimes, even the cat down the road, right? But we have to remind ourselves things aren't happening to us. Things are happening for us. And this is what really helped me to transcend lower vibration emotions. Things are happening for me, not to me. Even though many times, deep divers, we feel like a victim. We feel like we've been singled out. We've been picked on by the universe and by the world and by other people. Nothing could be further from the truth. Once you stop feeling like a victim, that the whole world is out to get you, and once you start shifting into the co-creator to say, actually, I can create a whole new reality for myself. This is how you transcend lower emotions and frequencies. Oh my gosh. Every single day, remind yourself that you have the power to transcend anything and everything that's not serving you. Every single day, remind yourself that what you're going through that's not serving you, 4 words, this too shall pass. It won't last forever. So while you're going through it, ask yourself, do I want it to be like this forever? No. Is it going to be like this forever? No. So let me start reminding myself that this is only happening for a brief moment in time. These lower emotions are only here for a small amount of time. Don't make an emotion not serving you turn into a whole day not serving you. That's very important. Don't allow a negative thought to be a negative day. When you are struck with grief, anger, frustration, shame, guilt, all of these lower emotions, because take a look around. Deep divers, take a look around at the world. There's a lot of negative frequencies out there. There are wars happening. There are so many things going on all at the same time, which sometimes make us feel helpless. We have to remind ourselves that we are powerful beyond measure. Anytime that you feel powerless, remind yourself that you are powerful beyond measure. And remind yourself that you don't have to succumb. You can rise. You can transcend. You can elevate every single day. I wrote down this, deep divers. Every emotion carries a particular frequency. Lower emotions contain lower frequencies. It's up to us to raise our frequency and choose higher frequency emotions. This is the secret to becoming your greatest version of yourself. Every single day, remind yourself of that. It is up to you to choose how you want to feel in this present moment. It is up to you to become mindful of what you are feeding your mind. We're not only eating through our mouth, we're eating through what we're watching on social media. Is it helping me, that video on TikTok, or is it feeding into these lower frequencies and emotions? We got a job to do. And that job is to remind us that it's up to us every single day to become mindful of the energies we introduce into our lives. Every single day, become mindful of the energy that you are introducing into your body, mind, and soul, and choose love over everything. Choose love, not fear. This is love. That's fear. When you choose love over everything, you now remind yourself that you are a powerful alchemist. You now remind yourself you don't have to put up with it. You can change a negative experience, a negative feeling, a negative mindset. But you don't do it by feeling sorry for yourself. You don't do it by trash talking yourself. You do it by becoming mentally kinder to yourself every single day. Deep divers, I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. If you support The Real, hit that like button and share this video. Also, make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below, deep divers, and make sure you check out the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Also, the latest new book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook. And go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, we've just transcended lower frequencies and emotions, and that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Wonderful, deep divers. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Remind yourself every single day, there is always a way out. No matter what you're going through, no matter the lower emotions you're experiencing, that is not you. You are only experiencing them. And at any time, you can become the co-creator that you came here to be. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button if you support The Real, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this video inspired you. Peace.